Ladies and gentlemen, let's discuss the foundation of water safety, the back float. While it looks simple, it is a master class in buoyancy and breath control. To execute this, one must relax the neck, lift the hip, and trust the water's density. It is resting state of swimming. In a survival situation, this skill conserves energy and keeps the airway clear. Mastery involves controlling the lungs, your natural life jacket, ensuring that even during exhalation, the body remains horizontal. It is the bridge between fear and comfort in aquatic environment. Focusing on streamline leg kick brings us to the core of hydrodynamics. The streamline is the most efficient shape a human body can take in water. By placing one hand over the other and locking the arms behind the ears, you minimize the drag. The propulsion comes entirely from the hips using a fluid whip-like motion of the legs. This exercise isn't just about strength, it's about reducing resistance. It teaches a swimmer how to slice through the water rather than pushing against it, serving as the engine for all competitive strokes. The freestyle is the undisputed king of speed, developed from the Truggen and evolved into the sleek stroke we see in the Olympics today. It relies on a high elbow recovery and a consistent flutter kick. The key to a sprint is the catch, the moment your palm grips the water to pull your body forward. Bilateral breathing is essential for balance, but in a sprint, swimmers minimize breaths to maintain a perfect line. It is the most efficient way for a human to move through the water, balancing raw power with rhythmic grace. Often called the fifth stroke, underwater dolphin kick is where races are won or lost. Starting from the core, the movement ripples down to the toes. Because there is no surface tension or wave drag underwater, a swimmer can actually move faster here than on the surface. However, it requires immense lung capacity and hypoxic training. You are fighting the urge to breathe while maintaining a rigid aerodynamic shape. It is a test of mental fortitude and core explosive power, usually limited to 15 meters in professional racing. The flip turn is the art of the transition. As a swimmer approaches the wall, they tuck into a tight ball using their momentum to somersault. The feet plant firmly on the wall and the swimmer explodes back into a streamline. This isn't just a turn, it's a redirection of energy. Miscalculating the distance by even an inch result in a cramped push-off or a missed wall. This requires spatial awareness and the ability to orient oneself while upside down and moving at high speed, making it a high-skill technical maneuver. The backstroke start is unique because it is the only competitive start that begins in the water. Swimmers grip the starting blocks, feet planted against the wall, bodies coiled like a spring. At the signal, they arch their backs, launching themselves backward in an arc that clears the surface before entering the water clearly. The goal is to enter through a single hole in the water to minimize splash. It reduces incredible back flexibility and explosive leg power to ensure the hips clear the surface, setting the tone for the entire backstroke race. The butterfly stroke is the most physically taxing stroke in the pool. It demands total synchronization between the long axis body undulation and the simultaneous overarm recovery. Unlike freestyle, there is no moment of rest. The double downbeat of the legs must time perfectly with the pull of the arms. It requires massive shoulder mobility and a powerful core to lift the torso out of the water to breathe. Most swimmers find this to be the ultimate test of endurance. It is a beautiful rhythmic display of power. Finally, we have the prone reverse butterfly. This is a master level drill where the swimmers stays on their belly but moves backward feet first. This requires a complete reversal of the traditional butterfly pull, pushing the water away from the feet to create backward momentum while maintaining a rhythmic dolphin undulation. The physical demand is extreme because you are fighting your own natural buoyancy and moving against the body's streamlined design. It is the peak of technical difficulty used only by those with elite core strength and a perfect feel for the water pressure.